Dans les Alpes, la neige danse au vent. Les lacs reflètent le ciel.
Hey guys, don't forget to stay to the end of this video to watch my pillow talk, where I will be having more of an engaging conversation. I will be giving you guys a lot of different information and details that could be very beneficial to you guys on your next trip to Switzerland.
Morning, guys. So we're driving from this town, I can never say the name, in Switzerland. We're going to Geneva, and we're gonna sightsee Geneva for a little bit, and then from there we're gonna go to Annecy, France. People always, you know, like they always go to Paris and stuff like that. I've been to Paris twice myself, so this time we decided to check out the countryside. So Annecy, which is pretty close to Switzerland, it's a really good option because it's very beautiful. And we're also going to check out the town in France called Chamonix, which is also very close to Switzerland, and it's supposed to be very beautiful, both towns. In Annecy, where we're going to be staying, Annecy, is that how you pronounce it? Annecy? Annecy, one of those. I'll write the name right here. It has like a medieval architecture as well, but with the French vibe. So it's supposed to be very nice, and they have a beautiful blue lake, and that's where we're going to be heading. And I'm going to be showing you guys how beautiful that place is. And of course, we're going to try to keep everything budget friendly and see if we're able to do it budget. Pretty much this whole trip in Switzerland, we've been able to do everything on a budget, which is great. We haven't spent like crazy amounts of money. How much we've been spending like daily?
150.
Like 100 to 150, but remember that we're three, you know.
That's
me,
gas, food.
yeah, gas, food, but we're three people here, you know, my son, me, my husband. So that's why it's like 1 to 150, but it can be done on a budget, and we've been doing so many things to save that, to save. So one thing I wanted to talk about is the bakeries here. For example, we went to Aldi's. Aldi's is very popular here in Europe. They have an Aldi's literally like in every town. And they have a section where they have baked goods, like a bakery, and it's very cheap. Like they have stuff for less than $3, like literally everything. Everything was like 150, 160, 170, very cheap. And that's a good option to save. You could, you know, wake up in the morning, go to breakfast to one of these bakeries and get a coffee. One of these shops, gas stations, there is way cheaper than actually going to a coffee shop. So this is what I got this morning. Is half of it is eaten because I just couldn't wait. It's called a vanilla stick here, and it's so good. It's not that sweet, so it's like perfect, you know, to have with the coffee. And then we also got something else, like kind of like an apple, like when you think of a peach cobbler, but trying to get it up. Okay, like an apple strudel. And it smells really good. And Nathaniel had something similar already, an apple, and I can't record that. He had it like an apple turnover. I couldn't record it because he already ate it, and it was really big. So that's a good way to save, you know, just when you wake up in the morning, head to some of these bakeries at the grocery store, and a lot of them offer coffee, so you can have your breakfast there. That's a good option to save. And yeah, that's all I have to say about the breakfast options here in Switzerland, and I'll catch you guys in Geneva. Hey guys, so we are in Geneva, and to our surprise, we found a Colombian restaurant. So we decided to come in and see how the food is, if it differs from Colombia. So hopefully it's good, and hopefully it's just as good as the one I've always had in Colombia. So as soon as we arrived here, we got more of a Spanish vibe. This is in Geneva. They're very close to France, so a lot of the buildings, a lot of the signs are in French. It's no longer German. But it's interesting though, because I don't know, the area looks more urban, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And they have a lot of mixture people, like a lot of mix out here in Geneva. So after we eat here, we're gonna go and do a little tour of the city to see what it looks like. So I have Colombian empanada here. And I like how they include a sauce to go with it.
Is it over there?
I don't know. I think it's really good.
Does it taste like Colombia or better?
I think it's up there with Colombia, but you know, not every Colombian empanada is like really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this sauce is spicy. I'm actually surprised because it's hard to find spicy stuff in Switzerland. It's really good. I think it may be a few notches better than Colombia. The traditional jugo de mora juice. I like to point out that it's very creamy because the cows here in Switzerland, like I mentioned before, the milk they produce is so much better. It's like one of the best in the world. So that's why this juice is a lot creamier because of the milk. That is so good. And that empanada is probably better because of the agriculture. Like I said, the cows here are roaming free all around in Switzerland, so they're happy. They're eating their luscious green grass, so they produce better milk and better beef. So good, right? The empanada is really good. The meat, it's amazing, and the milk, so good. So I decided to put some of the little bit of spicy sauce on my arepa because that's how I take my arepa. Very good. And the beans are actually very good. They were made with pieces of pork in it. They're very flavorful. What do you think, Nathaniel?
Not bad.
It's not bad?
I'll give it like the quality is there. Taste, it's not bad.
Okay. He said that the quality is there and the taste is not bad at all.
I'll give it like a 7.5.
Okay.
7.5.
So the beans? Those beans have a lot of flavor. They're really good, the beans. Pretty good. And my steak. It's tender. It's good. Tastes the beef tastes very different compared to back at home in the United States and Colombia. The beef is very different, and that's because, like I was mentioning, the cows are free, roaming around for free, and eating their delicious green grass. Oh, this is really good. Oh, and I got a little sweet plantain. I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
So guys, this is a really cool plaza in Geneva that has a variety of different international cuisines. From the Colombian restaurant that you guys saw, they have also an Arabic joint, African. So they have a different variety of international places that you can expect to see here in Geneva. Hey guys, so this is our apartment in Annecy, and I completely love it. I could stay here the rest of the trip. It's very modern, very cute. Look at the kitchen. I love it. And then here we have a balcony. So nice, look at this. Little plants and stuff. A nice little sit-out thingy. Table and a grill. And we have an incredible view of Annecy. I'm gonna show you guys the room. So the rooms are through here. This is the master. Very nice. Very nice. And then this is a little weird. So the toilet is here. And then the rest of the bathroom is here. There's a washer, sink, shower, or tub and shower. And then the toilet is here. 2 separate doors. I found that interesting. And then this is the other bedroom. The rooms are spacey, I like them. Yep. And then from each room, there's a view. There's a view here too. Very beautiful. Very nice. Hey guys, welcome back to my pillow talk. But instead of tonight having a pillow talk, I wanted to have my dinner around you guys and talk about a little bit of what we did today. I have my little candle set here. FYI, we're already in France. As you saw from the beginning of this video, we're no longer in Switzerland. And before we came to the Airbnb, I decided to get some wine. If you guys don't know me yet, I'm Catherine, and I love sweet wine. That's my thing, sweet wine, I love it. So I actually heard that the French have really good sweet wine called Sauternes, because I usually tend to stick to ice wine, and I decided to try the French one, Sauternes. I've tried it before in the United States, and guess what? The one in America is usually about $30. I spent about $13 on this, and the one in America is half this bottle. Yeah, so I'm winning here. $13, big old bottle. So yeah, let me pour it in front of you guys. Delicious wine. So you guys saw how cute this Airbnb is. I love it. They have like literally everything. I love how they have these candles. I thought it was real nice. My wine. Okay, yeah, so when we got to France, to Annecy, I loved the buildings, the architecture was so cute. And I decided to go to the grocery store. Obviously, I got the wine. I got some brie cheese, because if you are a cheese enthusiast like me, what's a trip to France without getting some brie cheese, because it's delicious. And some olives. And this is a lemon tart, which I will be having like later on towards the end. And some prawns. Oh, it smells so good. Let me show you guys real quick. There's my little plate. My wine, my little candle setup. There it is. So good. Can't wait to start having it. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I put this back like the way I had it, because it was perfect with my candles, my wine bottle, and my prawns. Okay, so these olives actually were here at the Airbnb, and I thought that was pretty cool. She had them here, and she actually has a martini bottle on top. I was like, is that there for like a me to have? Is like someone leave that there? Am I not like supposed to touch it or something? I don't know. Why don't you guys comment below and let me know what y'all think I should do with that martini bottle. But I'm assuming the olives are for that martini bottle, so there was about like 5 cans of the olives, so I figured I opened one. They're strong. Very strong. And my brie cheese. So good. I love it. And now I'm opening my prawns. So I want to talk about as soon as we got to Geneva this morning from our old Airbnb. So I feel like I like Geneva more in a way because I felt like I fit in more. They had more of an urban style there. There was a lot of Spanish people, a lot of black people. In Zurich, it was more like Germans. Like a lot of Germans live there, Swiss people. So I felt like I don't really fit in that area. But I mean, it was beautiful to see. It was really cool to sightsee and stuff like that. But some people look at you weird. You're like, what are you doing here? Sometimes they do that. At least not in the part where I was staying at. The little town that I stayed in Interlaken and all those areas, everybody seemed to be a little nicer, except in that area. In Zurich, people were kind of like looked at you a little weird. Must be that German influence. I don't know. Anyways. This wine is so good. I love me some sweet wine. I love it. Okay, let's get back on track. Geneva. Okay, so in Geneva, they actually have a radio station in Spanish. Like they play reggaeton. I was like, what? That's when we started getting there. Nathaniel, when we started arriving in Geneva, Nathaniel started changing the radio station, and we came across that station where they were playing Spanish music, like all reggaeton, and I was like, what? Oh snap! They got popping up in here. This is a cool place. And that's how we decided to find. I wonder if Colombian people live here, because we knew that there was Colombian people in Switzerland, but we didn't know where. Definitely not in Zurich. I was like, no, they can't be here. Definitely not in Interlaken, Grindelwald. I never saw nobody Spanish over there. But I guess they're all in Geneva because they have 2 Colombian restaurants. So that's how we looked it up, and we decided to check out the Colombian restaurant, which wasn't too bad. I would say that pretty much the empanada was like my favorite part. It was pretty good. Let's talk about the price. The bandeja that we had with the steak, the rice and the beans and the plantains and the avocado, that was about $32. Even at a Colombian restaurant, that was mad expensive. That was crazy. The empanada was about $5, and the juice, the mora juice, was about $9. Crazy, yeah. Good thing we shared. Like that was enough for me, Nathaniel, my son, and we split that juice. And we brought our own water. Oh my God, something I forgot to mention. When we were in Lucerne and we ate at the restaurant, they charge you 13 francs a person for sitting down to eat your meal at the restaurant. We literally paid about $40 to eat at that restaurant. That's like a service charge or something like that. That was crazy. No wonder I kept seeing on there when we were looking for restaurants, there was something on there that talked about, oh, if you want takeout, it's after 2 o'clock. And I'm like, why would you like put takeout, like put a time on takeout? Like, can't you just get takeout whenever? That's why. Because they want to charge you that service fee to eat at that restaurant. That was crazy. That's why that bill was so much. When I told you guys that we spent about $120 for the fondue in Lucerne and the steak, yeah, that was crazy. They didn't do that in Geneva though, at the Colombian restaurant. But it was still, quite pricey though. So pretty much for Geneva, I mean, we saw as much as we could. The day wasn't favorable, so we really couldn't get out, give you guys an awesome tour. I did want to mention that they have a free museum. We were going to go. They have 2 free museums, an art museum and Museum of National History, and it's free. Like you can literally go for free. We didn't get to do that because it was closed. So maybe if you guys are coming to Zurich or, you're going to be in Geneva, check that out. I mean, it's free to do. Sightseeing the water fountain that they have in Geneva, that's also free to do. The city, all of that's free to do. You'll just spend money on, getting food. But if y'all stick to going to the little mini markets, Coop mini markets, you're going to be fine because you'll just be spending your food there. And remember to, if you're not going to be renting a car like we did, get that Swiss card because that's what's going to get you, from point A to point B. And literally, like in all the big cities, like in Zurich and Geneva, they have a train, the tram everywhere, every street, there's a tram. Like the cars are driving and the tram is right next to you. Yeah. So yeah, that's something I wanted to mention, that transportation is like super accessible. Just make sure you get that card, so you know you'll be able to use it and you won't be able to be spending so much money. And again, you'll just spend money on, you know, just whatever you get for food, because everything else is pretty much what I've shown you has been free. And being able to go to those 2 museums in Geneva would be free as well. Okay, so yeah, I really like Geneva. I felt like it was more urban, more hip, you know, like more Spanish. I don't know if you get me, maybe. Okay, yeah. So now, when we were driving into Chamonix, not Chamonix, we're going there, but when we were driving to Annecy, the sights were beautiful. It was so pretty. Okay, yes, the sights were beautiful. Unfortunately, it's been a rainy day, so we didn't really get to see much. I heard it's supposed to rain the next few days, and that is a horrible thing for me because I was dying to see that beautiful blue lake that they have. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to see it, because if I don't, that's gonna suck. Because, you know, I mean, we came all the way over here. I came to see that beautiful medieval town or village, you know, with the blue lake. That was supposed to be like the reason why I came here, and it was supposed to be like a relaxing trip because we did a lot of driving in Switzerland. Nathaniel's exhausted from so much driving. I'm exhausted from being in the car, my son too. So we were supposed to just stay in Essie and just like go swimming in the beautiful blue lake, bike riding, taking a boat ride in the lake. But if weather does not permit it, we're not gonna be able to do any of that. Good thing we have a cool Airbnb, man, or else I would be like upset if we had like a sucky Airbnb, because you can't go out. Your Airbnb better be good, or your hotel better be good if you're on a trip and it's raining outside. You can't really do much stuff outside. I'm gonna see if they have like indoor stuff to do out here. I doubt it. That's more of a Geneva thing. In Zurich, if it's raining, they have so much indoor stuff to do. But I'm hoping that tomorrow it won't rain, at least in the morning, so we can see the town, so I can record it for you guys. If not, I'm just gonna have to like drive around in the car and record as much as I can. Maybe the lake, I'll try to record it for you guys. Okay. Yeah, so when I was in the grocery store, people seem pretty, you know, chill. I know a lot of people think, you know, like French people are like kind of rude and stuff like that. I've never really experienced that. As a matter of fact, 2 guys were actually trying to help me get this wine because it's all in French and I didn't know, and I had to use my phone to translate it. Like I was asking them, is this sweet wine? And they were trying to like hook me up, trying to tell me what kind of wine to get. They were very nice, so that was kind of cool. So as of right now, I don't really have a bad experience with, you know, French people. So that's really nice. Let's hope it continues like that. We're supposed to be going to Chamonix. We're supposed to be very beautiful. So hopefully we're able to make it. Oh, I forgot to try this in front of you guys. The lemon tart. So good. I forgot to mention prices. I did tell you the price for this. It was $13. But I spent 60 euros, which should equal maybe about $65. At the grocery store, I bought eggs, like literally like everything that you would get for breakfast, snacks, this kind of stuff, like the prawns you see here, a few stuff to make for dinner. So that was like not too expensive at all. And we should have enough for the next few days, at least for 4 days. So I thought that was pretty cool, you know, not spending too much. Bright cheese, you know, the bright cheese in America cost about $7 to $9. I bought it here for about $3. So that was pretty cool. That was a win-win. My lemon tart, that was about like €1.90, which is not too much. So we're definitely saving a lot. I'll be able to make breakfast here tomorrow morning. I'm looking for a budget-friendly restaurant because I know they have it. So far what I found was about 20 to 30 euros. So I'm hoping that I can find maybe something a little less and we can try the fondue out here, because I heard it's actually really good to do that here too in Annecy, to try the fondue. And hopefully I find something affordable, you know, something on a budget, and that way I can share it with you guys. So that way if you guys are ever in Annecy, you know, you could check it out as well. And let me know in the comments below if you guys have been here, if you recommend any other places other than what I'm going to recommend, what you guys did. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I think that's about it, guys. Had a good time with you guys today, talking and having my wine. I hope you all accompany me with some of your wine. Okay, well, let's hope the best for tomorrow so that way I can show you guys some awesome footage from NSE. I'm hoping for the best. All right, guys, thanks again for staying till the end of this video and watching my pillow talk, where I talk about all kinds of things. I talk about prices, things that I saw, things that I didn't like, things that I do like about this country. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing always in pillow talk. I like to always repeat myself on what I'm going to be doing in this pillow talk for new people. If you guys don't know me, this is what I'm going to be doing. Usually I'll be in my bedroom, but Nathaniel's in the bedroom right now. He's relaxing. Nathaniel's my husband. He's relaxing in bed. We had a long drive. So yeah, pretty much I'll always be in my room and I'll just be giving you guys prices. I'll be talking in detail about what I did, because a lot of the times when you're in the street, you know, there's people watching, there's people around you. A lot of the times you don't want to say something that offends somebody. So this will be like my space to be able to talk to you guys and tell you guys how I felt, how I thought things were, you know, be able to explain myself a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go, I'm gonna finish my wine and the rest of my meal. Bye guys, love you.